Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Switch it.
Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that... we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Connor. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Once again, it's Connor. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. You know they'd love nothing more than to get a 3-and-out here after having the interception.
And it also tells you a little bit about how they feel about their leader, right? Their quarterback throws an interception in the previous series. They're trying to help him out here with a big stand.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray, eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Connor going to get it again on second down. Breaks through the contact, and he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
On first down, Connor going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. He was searching for a lane, but on that play, everything closed very fast.
Yeah, so far, the one-on-one stuff up front, trying to block those big men, not really working too well. I'm thinking maybe some traps, maybe some sweeps to get them moving. That might help out a little bit to try and find some room to run.
Shotgun now for Murray, out to his left. He's got the first down inside the 10, and all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
On the ground with a tight end. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Murray now to throw, sliding out of the pocket, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Prater for the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Cardinals 14, Cowboys nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Pollard to return from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right?
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, a guy who considers himself underrated, has told his detractors to put some respect on his name. Hard not to respect a run like that. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you react.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 26. A huge play there for Arizona. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Cardinals first down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. On the move to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A give running right is Connor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. On 3rd down, it's Connor. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Prater's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. 99 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
To throw is Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A first down throw for Prescott. That's Gallup on the slant. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Christian Kirk in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes this a 9-point game. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Pollard to return from the end zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Steps away to his left. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
First down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Murray giving to Connor on the draw. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Murray. Flush to his right. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch.
Do what we do. Do what we do.
Cardinals. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And I'll tell you what a bird's eye view I've got here, because that was absolutely something else to watch. Not a lot of wiggle in that. That was catch it and go, and he used those wheels of his to absolute devastating effect.
The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Pollard to return from the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First down, Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 13 yards.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. It's Connor, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. To throw is Murray. Buying time to his left.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
Murray now. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Zach Ertz there to make the grab.
And the Cardinals have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Prater for the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
37, Cowboys 15. Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Again, it'll be counter. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Here's Murray. Escaping the... And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Pollard to return from the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Prescott looks to throw on first.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds after his short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now a 2nd down and 6.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Prescott now from the 50. They'll roll him out right. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Flushed out right.
Open man Lamb. It's complete.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford.
And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.